Hello, New Wave of British Heavy Metal.com here. Today is the 3rd of October 2021. Before we get into this video, if I could make the usual opening request for a favour, and that's if you would please subscribe to the channel. That'd be excellent, appreciate that. Every subscriber helps us grow, so please do. Right, today, Enigma and Of the Universe. Now, got to say thanks to all those good people at Obscure NWOBHM Releases for pulling yet another one out the hat. I don't know how they keep doing it, finding all these lost bands from the new wave of British heavy metal days, but they do. And this is just the latest in them, Enigma and Of the Universe. It's really good that they keep doing this stuff. It really is. Anyway, Enigma were from around Manchester. Formed in the late 70s, weren't around long, disappeared in the early 80s, and with just one 4-track EP to show for it. And I think that's a very rare thing now, that EP, if you can get your hands on it. And it's new wave of British heavy metal with a difference too. Enigma's style is generally short, punchy songs, and they're a bit spacey, a bit trippy as well, particularly the guitar work. Some frantic solo in, the bass is nicely up in the mix, and I always enjoy that as well. Gives it that extra bigger sound. And Obscure NWOBHM Releases now have those 4 tracks from the band's old EP, and the only 3 other songs, put my teeth back in, 3 other songs that the band is known to have recorded before they split. And now it's available on this limited edition CD, came out a few days ago. And yes, you could argue that Enigma is something of a curiosity from the old days, but don't let it pass you by. And as I mentioned, Enigma had something a little bit different to offer to what you might call traditional new wave of heavy metal, and Of the Universe is an interesting listen indeed. And with the 7 tracks coming in total just shy of 25 minutes, there's no hanging around going on, right? First up are those 4 tracks from the EP: I Aim to Bluff, Doctor, She Said, and Wolf on the Mountain. Now the first 3 of those are fast-paced. Really having trouble speaking today, aren't I? I'm not drunk, honest. First 3 songs, fast-paced, speedy riffing, and that spacey, trippy edge to them that I mentioned. Particularly the guitar work, that is a bit trippy. But I like that. It works really well in the context of all the songs. And then Wolf on the Mountain's a bit more of a restrained affair and almost ballad-like, so they could do different stuff as well. So that's the EP, and then the other 3 songs here that the band recorded back in the early 80s. Something different again. One of them, Of the Universe, is something a little bit different. It's similar to Wolf on the Mountain, but yet different. That makes sense. Listen to it and you'll hear what I'm trying to describe. It's slower, sort of even a bit progressive in style. Then we've got Rock and Roll Homicide and Guitar Starter, which are more straightforward rockers, delivered at that fast paced again, and there's not a note wasted anywhere. It's straightforward, it's fast, it's in your face, it's great. Lots of energy to it, really is. Overall, it's an impressive effort from a band of who were back then enthusiastic youngsters. I believe, in fact, that they were all teenagers at the time, so that just shows what they could do and how young they were. And again, as I've mentioned, somehow Obscure NWOBHM Releases keep digging this stuff up from somewhere, all these lost new wave of British heavy metal era bands, and I hope they continue to do it. They did one recently, another one that came out about the same time as this a few days ago, December Rose, so that'll be next on the list to look at. But in the meantime, Enigma's Of the Universe, there's just a limited run of 500 CDs. I got mine directly from Obscure NWOBHM Releases when I saw it up for sale, and as I record this video, 3rd of October 2021, it's still showing as available from the label and also the usual suspects that tend to stock this kind of stuff as well, which Sonic Age Records and No Remorse. So I will put links to obscure NWOBHM Releases, Sonic Age Records and No Remorse in the link below, so you can go and see if any copies are still available. I would suggest you do. So it's a short listen, but it's a fun listen. It's interesting stuff. So please do that. Before I go, a reminder, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That would be a big help and appreciated. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and take care.